بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. اللهم عجل لوليك الفرج عليه السلام. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم ولعن عليهم أجمعين. Respected viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. In the previous clip, we looked into sending salutations to the holy Ahlulbayt and to the Imam of our time, alayhi salatu wassalam, and we looked into what stage we are in when we are sending the salutations. There was some pretty good soul food in that. If you have not watched it, please make sure to watch it. You could pick a thing or two from that, inshallah. And so, today we will look into how we are supposed to be sending that salutation. What we are going to say when we send the salutation. And as Islam teaches us not to be selfish, Dua al-Ahad is just the thing. Let's look at how we send salutations. So we say, Allahumma balligh Mawlana al-Imam al-Hadi al-Mahdi al-Qa'im bi-amrik salatullahi alayhi wa ala abaihi al-tahirin an jami' al-mu'minin wal-mu'minat, on behalf of all the believing men and women, fi mashariq al-ardi wa magharibiha, from the east and the west of the earth, sahliha wa jabaliha, in plains and in mountains, wa barriha wa bahriha, in lands and in seas, wa anni wa an waliday, and on behalf of myself and of my parents, minas salawati zinata arshillah, convey to him blessings that are as weighty, as extensive and as expansive as Allah's throne. Now we see when we are sending our salutations, we are sending it not only on our behalf, but on every believing man and women. Why believing men and women? Go back to our previous clip and see. We say, how can we be sending salutations to him when we are sinful? So for our salutation to be accepted, for our salutation to reach there, we need to believe in him, to believe in his existence. By the way, you cannot salute anything or anyone that you do not believe in. When you do not believe, for example, let's take a parable that you enter into a classroom and you see no teacher. Are you still going to greet the teacher? No, because the teacher is not there, and so you do not believe that in that class there is a teacher at the moment. Similarly, when you do not believe in the Imam of the time, how are you going to send him salutations? So you need to believe in him, and along with believing in him, you need to follow his footsteps. You need to follow and obey him. You need to constantly work hard towards his return. And then we say, Minas salawati zinata arshillah, convey to him blessings that are as weighty as Allah's throne, as extensive as Allah's throne. In the previous clip, we mentioned that Allah's throne means the religion, Allah's throne means his knowledge. And when we are talking about Allah's throne, we are talking about his knowledge that encompasses over all things. So we are looking at salutations being as vast as that, and believe you me, the Imams and the Ahlulbayt deserve even more than that. And then we further say, وَمِدَادَ كَلِمَاتِ, as much as the ink of his words. The ink of whose words? Of Allah's words. We are saying, send him so much blessings, so many blessings that are as extensive as Allah's knowledge, and Allah's knowledge encompasses all things, his throne. And as much as the ink of his words, Allah's words, the essence of his words is so much. Let's not look at just Hadith Qudsi and limit it to the Holy Quran, saying, okay, X amount of ayah, X amount of verses in the Quran, and that's it with the words of Allah. No. Look at the depth of the Quran, the depth of the words of Allah. Again, the same encompassing knowledge of Allah. And then we say, وَمَا أَحْسَاهُ عِلْمُهُ وَأَحَاطَ بِهِ كِتَابُهُ. And as many as that which is counted by His knowledge and encompassed by His book. We just mentioned His book is vast. In our previous clips, we had mentioned that the book is not limited. It has a solution for everything from the beginning of time to the end of time. It's our fault that we have not studied it. And it's our loss that we do not know our book. And so we are telling Allah to give so much of blessings, send so many blessings that which are counted by His knowledge. And His knowledge is so vast that even uncountable, finite. We cannot count it. And so when we are sending our blessings, what is the benefit for sending these blessings to the holy Ahlulbayt? Is that usually it is said that when somebody young greets somebody older or sends any positivity towards somebody older, what does the older person do? That older person not only replies, but sometimes they also give dua. For example, you see a child that comes to us and says, Assalamu alaikum. Usually what we do is we say, Wa alaikum salam, may Allah keep you safe. Sometimes we even go ahead and place our hands on their heads. Why? Why are we doing that? We are blessing them because they blessed us. Hal jazaa'ul ihsan illa al-ihsan. Surah Al-Rahman, verse number 60. And so, can you imagine you and I bless the children, bless our younger ones when they come and greet us? What about the Imam of our time? What about that fact that when we are asking the Ahlulbayt, we are asking Allah to bless our Ahlulbayt, we are asking Allah to bless the Imam of our time? Can you imagine that when you say Assalamu alayka ya Ahlulbayt, the Ahlulbayt reply you wa alayka salam, and when the Ahlulbayt are replying you wa alayka salam, is there any of their statement that Allah rejects? No. So you are in peace. That is one benefit. Second benefit of sending salam to the Ahlulbayt is that they bless us, they pray for us, they remember us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Hadith Qudsi, you remember me, O son of Adam, you remember me and I will remember you. So what about the Ahlulbayt? They are a manifestation of Allah. We remember them, they remember us. In fact, we have proven in our previous slides through the annals of history that when we do not remember them, yet they remember us. So let us make it a point to remember our Imams, to remember especially the Imam of our time. For every action we do, let us stop and think for a moment. Will the Imam of my time be happy with this act? وآخر دعوانا عن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اللهم عجل لوليك الفرج عليه السلام.